Our rewilding area of 5 hectares of former eucalyptus planting is located in an area of many square kilometers of eucalyptus. In the 80s of last century, Portugal intensified the planting of huge areas of eucalyptus. Welcome to Portugal. Welcome to the most southwestern edge of Europe. I'm very pleased to show you our rewilding project. What I have here is a picture which was taken 27 years ago when we started the project. It was a time when Portugal planted thousands and thousands of similar stands of eucalyptus all over the country. Today the scenery has changed completely. An oak forest is growing with trees up to 8 meters. A lot of different taxa of oak species are growing here now. And none of them was planted, all spontaneous growth. For any rewilding project, it is very important to know what is living in place. And it is well important to understand what should live at this place. Like in our case, we had the eucalyptus, so we tried to understand what should live in this place without the man-made disturbance of the eucalyptus. We studied and we studied to find out what is the natural potential vegetation of this site. Investigate what is on site is very important. So we made this study here 27 years ago and mapped the vegetation which was living in very few species under the eucalyptus. How does this work? As professional, I tell you, read the vegetation. Every plant species stands for some information about its ecological preference. And all plants together give us the information about the ecological preference of the habitat. As an example, I show you how to read in vegetation, because we need hints about the potential natural vegetation, and this little flower tells us that we are in an oak forest, in a cork oak forest, but in the humid version of an oak forest. This means we will have here living not only cork oaks, we will have as well some other oak species forming this nice forest. When we know which is the vegetation nature has foreseen for a place, we know where the natural development of vegetation will go. This is basic knowledge to see how we can help. Our help aims to support a quick development towards a resilient natural forest full of biodiversity. And now I show you what has been done to get rid of the eucalyptus. The trunks have been cut. The stumps have been sheared out until the roots crashed, and then all has been left in place because we wanted to keep the machine intervention as small as possible. Sure, this is what has left from the eucalyptus, that's all. Yes, that's all, or nearly all. No more interventions, but monitoring and documentation. Observe what is happening is as important and valuable as a good assessment at the beginning of the rewilding project. And our monitoring revealed spectacular results. Starting with about 30 species of vascular plants 27 years ago, the number of species grew up to 300, 10 times more after nearly 30 years. No planting at all, but giving nature the space it needs to develop its own completeness and beauty.